Hello, everyone, and welcome to What the Fun English, the podcast where learning English is easy and fun.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Emma.
And this is What the Fun English.
Today's episode is part of our Jobs series. We're talking about what it's like to work as a kitchen porter. That's a very common job in restaurants all around the world.
Yes, very common. And today, we're doing a deep dive into this job. We explain it using simple English.
And important new words for you.
Right. We sometimes call the kitchen porter the engine room of the kitchen.
The engine room. Okay, I like that. So let's start. When we eat in a restaurant, we see the waiters, we see the food, but there's a whole world behind that kitchen door. Where does a kitchen porter actually work?
Well, a kitchen porter works in places that serve food. So usually a restaurant. Or maybe a cafe.
Okay.
Or sometimes in a big hotel kitchen. They work right there in the kitchen where the food preparation happens.
So they work in the kitchen. And just to be clear, the kitchen porter isn't the main chef, right? The person cooking the fancy food.
No, that's the chef. The kitchen porter is essential support for the chef. They are part of the whole kitchen team.
Ah, the team. So everyone works together.
Exactly. Think of it like a machine. The chef has the skill, the cooking skill.
Right.
But the kitchen porter helps keep that machine, the kitchen, clean and running smoothly. Without them, things can stop very quickly.
I see. So it's a really foundational job then. Okay, let's talk about what they actually do. What are the main jobs, maybe the top 3 things a kitchen porter does every day?
Okay, the first and probably the most well-known duty is washing up.
Washing up.
Yes. This means washing everything that gets dirty and doing it quickly all the time.
So washing the plates, the dishes that customers like you and me use.
Yes, the customer dishes, of course. But also, and this is often harder work, they wash the huge pots and pans the chef uses for cooking.
Oh, right. Those big metal things.
Yeah. Yes, they can be really big and heady too.
Yeah.
Especially after cooking sauces or roasting meat.
Wow. And it must be fast work, especially when the restaurant is full.
Very fast. In the evening, during dinner time, it gets really busy. We call that busy time the service.
The service.
During the service, the kitchen porter has to wash those dishes and pans super fast. So the chef always has clean tools ready for the next food order.
Okay, so the main action word here is wash. Like, I wash the dishes.
Exactly. Or the kitchen porter washes the pots. It's constant. You need speed. And you need to focus.
Okay, that's one main duty. Washing up. What's the second one?
The second big one is cleaning. And this is more than just washing dishes at the sink. It's about keeping the whole kitchen environment clean. Like a deep clean sometimes.
What sort of cleaning?
Well, they clean the work surfaces, the tables where the chef prepares the food.
Right.
They clean the kitchen floor. Mopping, sweeping. This is super important for sanitation.
Sanitation, what does that mean?
Sanitation means keeping everything really clean so the food is safe.
Yeah.
Safe from bacteria, so nobody gets sick.
Ah, I see. Food safety.
Precisely. They often clean at the start of their work time, their shift, and always at the end, making sure the kitchen is safe and ready for the next day.
Okay, washing up, cleaning the kitchen. What's the third main duty?
The third one is helping the chef and the rest of the team.
Helping?
In lots of small ways. Usually tasks that don't involve the main cooking. This could be basic food prep.
Food preparation.
Yes, exactly. Food preparation. It might mean things like washing big bags of vegetables, maybe peeling lots of potatoes. Simple but necessary tasks.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. Another really important task is handling the rubbish.
The rubbish? You mean the bins?
That's right. The kitchen waste, the garbage. Taking out the rubbish bins can be heavy work, especially after a busy dinner service. Lots of food waste, packaging.
Yeah, I can imagine. So the kitchen porter, or KP as they're sometimes called,
Yes, KP.
they support the team by keeping the area tidy and dealing with the waste.
Exactly. So, to summarize those three main things,
Yeah.
they wash dishes, they clean the kitchen, and they help the chef with various basic tasks like prep and rubbish.
It sounds like very physical work.
Oh, it is.
What about clothes or tools? What do they wear for this kind of job? It sounds wet and maybe messy.
Good question. They usually wear a uniform, something practical. Often it includes strong, comfortable shoes because they stand for many, many hours.
Right, standing all day.
And over their clothes, they almost always wear an apron.
An apron, okay, like chefs wear.
Similar, yes. The apron acts like a shield. It protects their clothes from water, food, grease,
Yeah,
and it helps keep them a bit cleaner and drier.
that makes sense.
And often they wear thick rubber gloves, especially for washing up. The water needs to be very hot to clean things properly so the gloves protect their hands. Safety is important.
Gloves, apron, strong shoes. Got it. Protection is key. Okay, let's talk about the working time. You mentioned the word shift earlier.
Yes, shift. That's a really useful word. A shift just means the block of time you work on a particular day.
Can you give an example?
Sure. For example, your shift might be from 6 p.m. in the evening until midnight. Or maybe it's a day shift, like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a set period of work.
And you said your shift often starts in the evening.
Yes, for a kitchen porter, an evening shift is very common. My shift starts in the evening is something you hear a lot. That's because restaurants are busiest for dinner.
Right, so what's the atmosphere like during that shift? Is it a calm job? Or probably not.
No, rarely calm. The kitchen environment is usually very hot. You have ovens, grills, boiling water, lots of heat.
Hot, okay.
And it's incredibly busy, especially during that dinner service we talked about. People shouting orders, lots of movement, pans, banging.
Wow.
It's definitely a hard job. Physically hard. You're on your feet, moving fast, lifting heavy things for hours.
And you need to be organized too, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely. If the kitchen porter is slow or disorganized with the washing up, the chef might run out of clean pans.
Ugh. That would not be good.
Not good at all. The chef might get angry. Teamwork and timing are really important.
Okay, this is really painting a picture. Before we talk a bit more about who does this job and why, just a quick reminder for everyone listening.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe to What the Fun English, and if you find this deep dive useful, please share it with your friends.
Yes, please do. We love knowing you're learning with us. Okay, so let's talk about the people. Why is this job, being a kitchen porter, so common in certain situations?
Yeah, you often hear about it being a job for immigrants, right? Especially in places like the UK or Ireland or big cities anywhere.
That's very true. It's a very common first job for people who move to a new country. It's often called an entry-level job.
Entry level, meaning you don't need lots of qualifications or experience.
Exactly. It provides immediate work. And importantly, you can often get the job even if your English isn't perfect yet. You learn on the job.
That sounds like a big advantage when you're starting out somewhere new. You can start working and earning money.
Yes. And speaking of money, how much do they usually earn?
Well, the pay is typically per hour.
Right.
In the UK, for example, most kitchen porters earn around 10 to 12 pounds per hour. That's 10 to 12 British pounds.
So usually around the minimum wage or maybe just a little bit above it.
Yes, that's typical. And when you think about how physically hard the job is, standing for hours, the heat, the speed.
It can be tough pay for tough work, especially in expensive cities.
Definitely. But are there other benefits, good things about the job apart from the money?
Yes, absolutely. There are some really important benefits. Probably the biggest one is that it really helps people improve their English fast.
How so?
Well, you're in the kitchen all day listening and talking. You talk to the chefs, the waiters, the managers. You're practicing speaking and listening constantly, maybe for 8 hours a day.
That's like intensive language practice.
It really is. You learn work vocabulary, how to follow instructions, how to ask questions, how to work in a team. It's very practical English learning.
That's a huge benefit. What else?
You also meet new friends. The kitchen team often becomes like a small family. You work closely together under pressure sometimes.
Right, during those busy services.
Yes. And that creates strong connections, friendships. It helps people feel less alone when they're new in a country.
That makes a lot of sense. So it teaches skills like speed, organization, teamwork.
Yes. And resilience, too, I think. Sticking with a hard job.
So even though the hours can be long and the work is physically demanding.
Many people say something like this: it's a hard job, but I like it.
They like it. Why?
Because they feel they are learning English, learning skills. And they feel part of that team, part of making the restaurant work. There's a sense of satisfaction in that.
It's a hard job, but I like it. That really sums it up well. They sound like the unsung heroes of the restaurant.
I think they really are. Essential, but often invisible to the customers.
Okay, great. So let's just do a quick recap of maybe 4 key words we learned today.
Good idea.
We talked about the shift, that's the work time. We talked about the apron, the protective clothing.
Yes.
We mentioned the chef, the main cook, they help.
Right.
And the key verb wash. Remember, the kitchen porter washes dishes and helps clean the kitchen.
Perfect recap. Lots of useful words there.
So, a final question for you, our listeners. After hearing about this job, would you like to work in a restaurant? Maybe as part of that fast kitchen team?
Someone to think about. Try to answer in English.
Yes. Practice describing the job using the words we learned. Thanks for listening to What the Fun English. Keep practicing your English.
And see you next time.